What do you mean? Our gram is popping off right now.
I'm fine with that, dude. I'm perfectly fine. You keep following these random like Instagram models. I'm like, okay. Cool.
Yeah, he uses our Mooks fucking podcast thing in order to stalk holes.
Is that what you do?
No, just
Are you ruining our name?
He's over here unfollow.
No. What do you mean? I just followed our boy Tom. Can I hit that?
No.
Royal
Why?
Can I hit that?
Why?
No.
I'll trade you an item for a hit. One item for one hit.
Chad, you can't lose on that.
Come on, dude. Chad's very upset that
item's not
my
gonna be
character
anything.
is
Remember
way
who
better
you're
than
talking
his
to.
because a friend gave me all the items.
What level is your character?
60?
60?
59?
15.
Are you really only 59?
Yeah. The more I
So
tell
you're not
Chad,
even
the
a high
more.
enough you're not even a high enough level for those items to drop.
Well, then I'm so happy. Then I'm so happy they work, though. I'm high enough to equip the item to work for
I'm
me.
not high enough. Pass that pen.
No.
That's the problem. Chad's so upset.
Chad's so salt.
Chad, do you need a hug? I'm not gonna hug you. I'm just asking. I want to know if you need one.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go home and play
Burp into the
Diablo.
microphone. That's fodder right there.
Yeah. Oh,
You're gonna go home and what? Play Diablo?
Do bail runs for 12 hours.
You do it. Just do ball runs all day.
It's bail. Don't call it ball ever again.
It's ball buster.
That's how you would pronounce it.
It's a
The
ball
comma.
buster.
There's not
They
even
wrong
O in
the
it.
game.
It's a
It has a
bail.
comma halfway through.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, there's no O in ball either.
Did you ever watch The Exorcist? Did you like say your
You
name?
ever
Like a
take
ball?
English? You ever take English? A double A sound refortifies the hard A.
Chad's
Double
so
They
vowels.
high.
pronounce the name dozens of times in the game.
Incorrectly, yes. I agree.
Incorrectly.
Listen, my teacher.
You ever make up your own name and then told you're
It's not a
pronouncing it
made-up
incorrect?
name.
Listen, our
What, is
teacher.
Diablo a made-up name too?
Are they pronouncing it differently?
Listen, I know English. My teachers in elementary school taught us about the hard A and the hard R very much.
Yeah, I believe that. You southern.
I'm not surprised.
I believe they teach you about hard R's in the South.
What you don't use is the A. That's that private Fish of England learning for you.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh, guys. Season 2 finale coming up. We just finished down in a bunch of Taco Bell to celebrate. It hits the
bourbon.
spot. It really does hit the spot. But we do have to congratulate AJ on his momentous
Hard fart win.
Exactly.
Hard fought, not fart.
both.
Hard fart win.
Both. But every champion deserves a recognition. They deserve to be recognized, to be rewarded.
The losers don't, though. You guys don't.
The
deserve to be
losers
recognized.
don't.
You deserve to be recognized because you are the best loser.
The best.
First loser.
In fact, you defeated yourself. You were working a block and a half away from me. I saw you go
All right.
by to work one day.
And we talked about this.
Yes.
The game was over before I worked there.
Okay.
I've only been working there a week.
He was back there very recently because he was working at the school for a while. And then they did the background check, and then they're like, "Oh wait,
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Who the fuck did we hire?
sorry." But like I said, every champion deserves
For you,
his
Chad?
recognition.
What?
Every champion.
No, I don't know why they said that. I didn't get fired. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're just trying to say I'm a pedophile.
That's okay.
If you take the words out of our mouth, it's not fun.
So,
Oh, is it here?
courtesy of Trophy Smack to Mooks
That was
Cast
my drum roll.
Productions, I do have to reward this amazing award to AJ. Here we go.
It better
Ba,
not be
ba,
a
ba, ba.
ginormous penis.
Ba, 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 ba. I wish it was just a giant dildo.
That is a huge belt. That looks
That's
heavy.
sick.
Championship belt.
Why do you
That's
get the wear?
sick.
That's why I want the belt now.
Toss that in the box, Chad.
Yo, that's
This is the Mooks
sick.
Podcast Challenge.
Womp, 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 womp,
Championship
womp,
belt.
womp, womp, womp.
Makes up for me leaving my sunroof open all day.
I know, dude.
Yo, that's
crazy shit.
sick.
It looks heavy too. Is that? That looks
It's like
heavy.
8 pounds. It's like 7 or 8 pounds.
Yo,
dude.
that's
Well,
sick.
it's mine. It's mine.
Yeah,
now.
why are you
It is
holding
my
it?
belt. I'm
Hold
the
up.
champion.
I
Yeah,
have
pass
to
him the
display it.
diamond.
I have to display it. So we got, of course, the Mooks Podcast Challenge Champion. Then we've got the diamond here. the Minecraft diamond from humble beginnings, smashing trees in TNT. And then there's a trophy on the left side that says literally better than everyone.
I like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna pass it around so everyone can see it, because Chad, as first loser, you will be able to pass it on to JJ as
he'll get to touch
you're
it.
gonna give me it? Nobody
This is the one time you get to touch it.
the one time. I'm just gonna burn it.
You can just hold it and you feel the fucking power of it. Here, JJ.
One second.
One
second.
Give it to
I'm
him.
throwing something up on the gram for us.
We're gonna mount this up here on the roof of the.
Jesus Christ.
Wear it, dude. Like, check it out, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Put that over your shoulder.
I'm wearing it like a goddamn god.
Whoa!
He's taking the table out.
Someone started drinking at noon.
All right. I should probably
Alright, go
start
for the
drinking
table.
then too.
Yes.
Oh,
Dude, look how fucking
Look at
cool
it
that
fits.
shit is.
I thought this was going to be the bourbon. It's just the Mountain Dew. So upset.
the other one's
so
just bourbon.
Yeah, put that shit over your shoulder real quick. Feel
Just
that.
the Mountain Dew.
Oh, Chad, you want to know what it feels like? Too bad you're a loser.
You get to wear that to all Mooks Cast events, and you can wear it
you
on
feel
the
like
show.
a wrestler now or something?
You can wear it on the show.
Oh, I feel like a man. It's what a big, loud truck and a gun just hasn't quite filled.
Then why the fuck do you hold that with those feelings? Those things are.
That's a good feeling,
Are
though,
you
isn't it?
standing up?
Yeah, give it a
Yeah,
minute.
he
Is that you standing up?
Let him hold it
Is
for a
that
second.
you
Let him check it
standing
out.
up?
I'm not sure he could carry it on his own.
Oh
Have you seen
my
his
God,
frail
it's so
little
heavy.
Look
chicken
how
arms?
fucking cool that is, dude.
Look at this.
So that's from Trophy Smack. They were on what's the show where the entrepreneurs go on to like bid their products and ideas.
Shark
and shit?
Tank?
Shark Tank!
They went on Shark Tank, and Mark Cuban went in on this shit, and it's a fucking badass company.
Trophy
dude. These guys
Smack!
are awesome. Yeah,
Oh!
That is pretty cool.
yeah, dude.
This is you,
So-
AJ. Look.
Yeah,
So-
I
You're
know.
the biggest fucking moron.
That
So-
would be Chad. Chad lost.
That's gonna be mounted up on the up on their
Above the window?
above the window, or up here like near the guitars or the
I
albums.
say above the door.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I
Oh.
want it to be in the main shot. from
Still
when they
for season,
record.
coming for season 3. I'm pumped.
Exactly,
We're gonna get
dude.
some cosmetic
Wait, we have
upgrades.
to keep doing this?
Yeah.
It's gonna be different challenges. You gotta defend the belt, dude.
Hey, you gotta defend your belt.
You gotta
Defend
defend
This
the
will be
belt.
sick to
I
hang
barely-
up.
I
We're gonna
barely
put
had
up
to
the
do
screen
anything to
for the
win it.
next season.
Next season, Dave's gonna box you for it.
For the next,
I'd be down for that.
I would never wrestle Dave, but I will box
No,
Dave
you know what
all
we're
day
gonna
long.
do?
We'll do it in a
I
cage.
have a 4-inch reach on Dave,
We'll
guaranteed.
We'll do a
Listen.
We'll do
I
a-
have these weirdly long monkey
Yeah, but
arms.
look at how
Alright,
tiny
alright,
you are
alright,
now.
We'll get a cage and we'll do a classic table ladder chair scenario.
It's a classic one. That means I get to do cocaine.
Of course, you get to do cocaine.
Yeah, then I'm
AJ,
down.
AJ,
I'll not
We
be able
said
to win.
classic.
AJ, we would never expect you to come without doing cocaine.
yes.
Yeah, really.
Dude, how fucking nice that is. I love it, dude.
Yeah.
But what I think we should do for
Yeah.
next season's challenge
Right.
is it'll just be one day, and I think we'll have to like rent it out or talk to them ahead of time.
Right.
We go to Frankie's Fun Park and we're doing go-karting. Whether it's racing or heats, we'll
Okay.
figure that out.
All right.
But we'll call them up and we'll be like, listen, like we need to reserve the lanes.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you can do that. Frankie's Fun Park's big enough that you can
Yeah,
definitely do that.
I'll do it I'll reach out via the company email
Yeah.
and everything. We'll make it legitimate.
Exactly.
Make it look like we're
Now
not just
I
a
want it
bunch
to
of
actually, I
trouble.
want it to actually be
Can I
racing
show
because
up
it's
to that
fun.
on cocaine?
Definitely.
No, it's
Probably
Frankie's Fun Park.
AJ.
I'll buy it there. And there
You get it in the bathroom.
Go in there anymore. Chad, did you want to hold it?
No.
Good. That was the right answer. You pass, you fucking loser.
Oh my god.
So I've already made a Google Drive folder for all the jokes that Chad's gonna have to tell on the stand-up bit. I'm already about to start forming up emails to reach out to the bars.
Judging by Chad's face, I don't think he's doing it.
I think he's gonna do
I mean,
it.
it was my idea.
yeah, he's gonna do it.
I don't care.
He's gonna do it. Don't worry, and that'll be content.
He
in
still has to
between
wear the
seasons.
clown nose and has to honk it, right?
Uh-huh.
Honk honk.
That's gonna
After
be half
every
the thing.
single
Now wait a
joke.
second. I want to come up with some Chad jokes. I'll have
can?
to read them.
That was the point.
Yeah, we're all making them up.
We come up with the jokes. He has to say them. And
come
he
up
doesn't
with
even
any?
get to see the
Yeah,
jokes
no matter
until
what.
5 minutes before.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's the rule.
I guess he has to see him
No, he's
eventually.
already, yeah, 5 minutes before he goes on
Right.
stage.
Is this going to be like in Practical Jokers, where instead maybe we should be?
You should be in my ear
We
telling
should be
me what
in
to
his
say.
ear, telling him the jokes the whole time.
No, because we have to be able to have some sort of like censor, because we
Yeah.
can't just make him say like something
That's
absolutely
true.
ridiculously stupid. Because like we said, this
Well,
is
I
in
mean, just
public.
because you're in my ear doesn't mean you have to make me say something even more ridiculous.
Right.
That doesn't
Yeah,
correlate.
Have you met us?
No, so I've already got stuff planned out for season 3. We've got some technical upgrades that are coming for the show. I'm getting a mount for the green screen. That
Are we getting
doing.
more heat sinks for this camera? Because I think the 7 you have on here are not enough.
It's not enough,
We
actually.
need more heat sinks.
So more heat sinks.
Does it get too hot?
It overheats. An action camera is actually designed to only really go for 30 minutes before it overheats because there's no heat distribution in that tiny compact thing.
Hey, if you want to cut these shows down to 30 minutes, I'm down. I'll do it.
And just like 4 30-minute shows.
But
That's a season, guys, in one day.
We're going to be getting a monitor up here for like a screen that we can all use and see stuff on. We're getting a mount for the green screen. We're going
a decent one that we can like, each one of us can like Bluetooth.
Exactly.
Chromecast or something.
Chromecast.
Right, exactly. We're going to be able to do that.
I'll just, start throwing dick pics up in the middle of the show.
We don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
he'll go through his dick pic folder.
Actually,
I'll go
Can we
through my
not-
dick pic
can we not
folder.
get a screen?
Sometimes
Actually, if you
it'll
open up
be
his
my
Photos app-
penis. Sometimes it'll be Chad's penis.
Why does Chad look like he's asleep in all of
What,
There's just like leaves in a window.
Guys,
in front of it.
hold up.
guys.
What are the subfolders?
Chad put his penis in my mouth. Do you see how gay he is?
Now, what are the subfolders for the dick pic folder? We've got circumcised and uncircumcised.
What the
We've
fuck?
got
Is there any other categories?
we've got ones with birthmarks, birth defects, and
Birth
of course,
defects?
and of course the highlight reel. Of course,
The highlight reel.
the highlight reel. These are
The
some of my
highlight reel
favorites.
isn't multiple penises. It's one penis just swinging.
The helicopter.
There's a lot of time spent talking about dicks.
I know, right?
All right,
But no,
perfect.
But no, it's gonna be
And we're not cutting this.
right. Of course not. But no, we got some stuff.
Sounds like it's getting cut.
No, we've
of
got.
course not.
I've got some bits planned for doing stuff. There's stuff that Evan wanted to record actual bits for us to actually record and do. And
Which one's Evan again?
then we've got some bits that we can actually use the green screen while we're actually recording the podcast. There was some stuff from. Do you ever watch Whose Lines in Anyway, JJ?
Yes.
Do you remember this? Do you remember the one bit they did where
What's with Chad's harumph?
I don't care.
Green screen's gonna look terrible.
So it's
Dude, it'll be like the origins of the
point
Tim
of
and
it.
Eric show.
Right, exactly. Do you remember the bit where they did where one guy's standing on by the screen and he doesn't see what's behind him and he's like the news reporter trying to describe what's going on and the other guys are asking him questions?
No, but that shit would be hysterical.
Yeah.
Oh, you've
Also-
never seen that?
Oh, it's great.
But have you guys ever watched I Think You Should Leave?
No.
It's almost like bits like that. Just funny fucking shit.
Yeah, it's something that we can do and just rotate. One person's doing it while we're over here doing other stuff, trying to like contribute in some way, like audio wise. And it's there's definitely a lot of things you can do with it because it's basically a blank canvas that you can put whatever the fuck you want up on there. So, and since we've started to get a lot of momentum on YouTube in terms of we're almost like 50-50 split, where half of our audience is audio, half of it's visual. In terms of how many people like see it, we're actually getting to have more opportunities to spread that out.
Yeah,
So
nice.
we have that kind of opportunity, which I'm actually looking forward to. And
So
plus,
I was checking Instagram. Can you start again from top?
Yeah, this just in. Dak Prescott sucks.
OBJ to the Cowboys.
And then from season 2, I'm actually, because we did all of season 2 video wise, I'm gonna make a new trailer.
Nice.
A new highlight reel, so that way we're going to be able to start doing that for advertising and content creation. One of them being is
Well, where's your pen?
Chad, that
I
means
don't have
pass
it.
the pen.
Well, that sucks.
Chad,
Fuck
Stare at us
yourself.
like
Chad.
fucking idiots. Jesus. We're trying not to interrupt the important rundown of.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
Well, you interrupted it.
Yeah, it is your
Fine.
fault.
Yeah, it's all your
Ultimately,
fault.
I would
Alright.
blame Chad.
That's fine.
yeah, but
We'll
it's-
take it. We'll check the tapes.
right, exactly. But we're gonna one of the things that we're gonna be able to use that trailer for is to reach out to people for interviews, and I've already got a few ideas of who I want to interview that's coming to Charleston in the next year. One of them is gonna be Tom Segura. I'm gonna reach out to him. I think Bert Kreischer might be coming back to Charleston. He would definitely be somebody I could try to reach out to for an
I
interview.
would love to interview Tom Segura.
Yeah,
my
he's awesome.
fucking heart would explode.
Oh yeah, I love him.
That is-
Now, yeah.
Where's the Laugh Factory, Tom? I don't fucking know. Google it. I don't fucking know where it
From
is.
him meeting Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another person
I know where I know you from. You're from Netflix.
another person that I want to try to reach out to is, do you guys remember the guy who does the really good awesome Robin Williams impressions? Robin. So
I don't know, but he sounds sad.
Jamie
Yeah.
So there's this guy from
His
South
final act.
Oh my God.
Why don't we jump off
Oh my
of
god. off a chair.
Off a chair.
Jesus.
Take a short jump off a tall chair.
Yeah, here's
So-
my favorite impression.
Watch this one.
What the fuck?
God, we're
It's okay,
awful.
'cause
You're
he's dead.
horrible.
We're awful.
So one of like so say Jamie Costa is from South Carolina and I think maybe even Charleston. And he got famous on Vine and TikTok for doing these
I
Robin
already
Williams
fucking hate him.
impressions. And he ended up doing this skit. It was like a 5-minute bit of him doing like a. What it
I
would've
just see
been
a TikTok full of him killing himself.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. There's a lot of TikToks out there, actually. I was gonna. We're gonna have to cut a lot of this.
Yeah.
Mark the
It always
time.
is.
This
We
is
don't
a
have to
lot of
cut any
editing.
of it.
It always is.
I don't think you have
No,
to
we're
cut
talking about
any
a
of
guy we're
this.
trying to get onto the podcast.
I
and
know,
we're
right?
We're like, I bet his vines are all just him killing himself.
All of them.
So
Wait, who's recording this?
I know, right?
I wouldn't cut it. This is gold.
Man, that's
Fuck
why
this
you're
guy.
not the editor.
Right.
Or the producer.
Oh my gosh, let me find that.
What
again.
are you?
This is funnier than this guy coming on and doing
He's
his
the fifth
impressions.
of a 4-member podcast team.
Right.
Fuck you guys.
He brings Pokemon cards and complains that there's not enough bourbon in his Mountain Dew or something.
Yeah, that part's true.
So
You know you can combine them. You don't have to drink them differently.
No, that would taste awful.
yeah.
So
So
Mountain Dew was made for like
God, shut up.
mixing bourbon
was
and whiskey.
made.
It's
Yeah.
literally that's an actual fact. It was made to mix bourbon and whiskey.
he's not wrong. He's actually right.
Damn it.
But no,
Facts.
he ended up actually making like this 5-minute video production of like what would have been test footage for a Robin Williams biopic, and it's fucking crazy good. And it's the
No.
scene of him in a trailer while he's learning that John Belushi died, because he was partying with John Belushi the night that he died. So he actually, did you guys ever not see this?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so fucking crazy.
Go
good.
away.
Let me hit it.
Like,
No.
we're not going to show all of it because in terms of copyright.
I gotta try another thing here. More calling Austin.
There's something I have to tell
Come in your fatitude.
That's how realistic this guy
Hello,
is.
Austin. Falling asleep on the job again, Malone. No, your immenseness.
You can
Just,
hear him.
Working on my report
Yeah.
on dreams.
Watch this. Watch this
Well,
look.
dreams are a beautiful aspect of human culture. In fact, it happens when you're at night and you close your eyes and all kinds of images happen, and it's really bizarre. Well, let's try this one. Well, it depends on who you ask. If you ask Cinderella, she might sing it to you and say,
Robin?
"A dream is a wish your heart."
Robin!
Yeah, that's just like if you were to close your eyes and hear it, you'd be like, "Holy shit, that's fucking Robin Williams."
Yeah, no, that guy looks a lot like him and sounds a lot like him.
So in like
That's
20,
impressive,
so-
actually.
So it got pulled after a couple days, but within like a few days, it had pulled in like millions and millions and millions of views, and people, of course, were clamoring for Robin Williams biopic starring him, and it would be cool to see something like that. It really would, because this guy's talented as fuck. He's been doing this like impersonation for a couple years now, and it's gained momentum over the years, and it's fucking crazy how like how he can sound just like him and look just like him as a young
Yeah,
Robin
and
Williams.
he's a good actor. Like that
Yeah.
was very well done. That was intense, and I actually paid attention for more than 30 seconds. And for me, that is amazing.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I want to try to reach out to him if we can get him on the podcast. That would be really cool. Whether it just be a video interview like we did with Chris for the Food and Bev podcast. That would be something really cool. But there's a whole bunch
Robin
of
Williams
opportunities.
is like really like I love him. Like Chad said he had his first sex dream, bro. Robin Williams. So I know he's important to Chad.
Which character was he playing?
No, Top. He was Top.
It was the genie from Aladdin.
It was more of a dominant.
The correct answer.
Playing the genie from Aladdin.
The correct answer was Flubber.
Yeah.
So
JJ, I feel like you enjoyed that too much.
I loved it.
yeah, he's
Chad's like I was the
he's like twisting his
genie.
nipple underneath
I was
the
the
sweater.
genie, and they only rubbed me when he needed me. I've never seen Aladdin, but
Either way, it broke out into song.
He sang, I cried.
so you both came.
So, did you hear that Amazon is no longer requiring drug testing for their employment positions? All of them.
Hey guys, we won.
Hey.
Right. Congratulations.
Drugs, another victory for drugs.
Yeah. Congratulations to drugs for winning the war on drugs.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, a whole bunch of companies around the world are basically just getting rid of drug testing completely. Like they're stopping testing for marijuana, and some companies are just stopping altogether with drug testing.
Dave, don't fix it, but I hope you guys all notice Dave's hair and how it looks like he's wearing a tiara.
Oh, crap.
What do you mean? It looks great.
God damn it.
Don't worry,
It was
Dave.
like
Your
that.
hair's,
It was like
your
that
hair's
for
very
only
pretty.
like half an hour.
Half an hour, of course. Yes.
The
Perfect.
camera's not directly in front of you either.
No, it's positioned
And
like
it
this.
wasn't primarily focusing on you because you were the main one talking. So don't worry. No one will notice your hair.
Of course not. But no, apparently this has been a bigger thing just because people are realizing that, hey, nobody's coming back to work. We need to give some sort of incentive. Like, oh, let's just stop testing for pot. I'm like, oh, you mean people can actually work now? Congratulations.
They can test for other things?
Yeah, there's some. Yeah.
Can I blame bagels for meth still or no?
Bagels for meth?
Yes.
I don't know if you ever could.
That's heroin, right? Yeah, that's heroin.
That's
Yeah,
heroin,
it's
right?
poppy
Poppy
seeds.
seeds.
Poppy seeds are heroin,
Absolutely not.
Just
I
guzzling
just
down
don't know why
poppy seed
people give
bagels.
people shit for that. Like it's natural, it's from the earth. Heroin, it's just no. I'm just kidding.
It's just heroin.
It's so natural when I stick
Whenever
the needle
people
in
always
my
say
arms.
that about like, oh, it's natural, it's from the earth, and they're talking about like marijuana, I'd be like cocaine, right? The cacao plants, those are
Right, exactly.
heroin, right? There's poppy flowers.
Maybe those boomers had some sort of. They kind of did get it. Yeah. But no.
All right, then keep your secrets.
You were speaking of meth. Did you ever hear
Natural segue.
Right. Did you know that Finland?
We planned these segues, by the way.
Right. Did you know that Finland was partially, like, not officially, but sort of unofficially aligned with Germany during World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy. I didn't realize that until just a few days ago. I was like, I thought Finland was one of those, like, third party,
They worked with both sides to stay out of the war.
Oh, okay.
They were like Switzerland, who provided weapons.
They did. They
to both sides.
just did whatever either side wanted.
Okay. So, and I think Finland is right on the border of
Finland.
It's above
Germany.
north.
It's on the border of Russia.
Russia. Exactly. So that's why they were kind of put in a bad spot.
Flipped near the end of the war. They flipped and joined Germany's side when Russia invaded them because Finland saw it as a chance to actually invade them.
Right. So, did you ever hear the story of Emo Kuravin or Kuravin? So, when Finland was sort of like partially aligned with Germany in World War II, they were giving each other supplies. And one of the things that Germany supplied Finland was with medication and like supplies like that. So what this one operation or this one medication that they were being given was, what was it called?
Hitler meth. Ever hear of Hitler meth?
Well...
That's an actual thing. Hitler like experimented with meth in order to make like an insanely powerful.
A lot of countries are doing that.
Right. I'm trying to find the actual name of the pill itself. God, what was it? I was trying to find the whole thing.
You find me a name, I'll
Oh,
text the guy
Pervitin.
and get you some.
Pervitin. That's what it was.
Pervitin.
Yes, Pervitin was
Pervitin.
basically medical methamphetamine that was created by the Nazis to keep their soldiers awake during like nighttime raids and stuff
To
like that.
storm the Rhineland in 3 days.
Exactly. And so, but the instructions they were given were like, hey, it's only in case of emergencies and you take one. And it was basically like a Pez dispenser of these things, of Pervitin. And so Amo was with his AIMO. So Amo was in his like brigade. He was falling asleep and they said, hey, you've got to wake up because the Russians are coming. And the Russians were like just over the hill. So he's like fucking with the pill opener and he's got mittens on, of course, so he can't do one. So he just downs 30
Makes
capsules
sense.
of methamphetamine. And what he goes on after that is he keeps blacking out over and over again, and his comrades are like, he's going to die. So they leave him for dead, leave him with no food, leave him with no ammo or guns or anything, and just go. He wakes up and only has his skis with him and sees the Russians coming up over the hill. What he then goes on is like a 2-week bender of just nonstop craziness where he's snow skiing 250 miles, only eating pine needles and water for the next 2 weeks. Jesus. And he charged a Soviet brigade thinking that it was German, and they scared the Soviets so bad they just ran the fuck away from him. Because he was basically frothing at the mouth, going absolute batshit crazy on methamphetamine, scaring the shit out of the Russian soldiers. He ended up hiding in like a burnt out or like in a cabin, and he lit a fire on a wooden floor because he was hallucinating, and fucking burnt the cabin down while he was inside of it. went into a fucking German camp that they had abandoned, but triggered with landmines, blew both of his legs to smithereens, still survived, ate a bird raw, like captured a bird with his bare hands, ate it raw, and then was finally found by the Finnish, that's what it was, where he had a resting heartbeat of 200 beats per minute.
Probably the only thing keeping him alive.
Exactly. Yeah. And he had lost almost 50 pounds. He was only 100. Yeah. He was only 95 pounds.
How much do legs weigh?
Yeah. Right. So he had basically walked over 2 landmines and was still going, which was hilarious. And he ended up living to the ripe old age of 71, which is ancient for that time.
Yeah.
So the idea, it was crazy. He had skied 250
with all
miles
the
on
heart
meth.
disease he probably has.
Yeah.
Mainlining meth and...
Like that was he was 27 when he did this, by the way. That's his picture.
Well, look at those eyes.
Looks like he was on meth before.
But yeah, it was crazy to see like that kind of story. I was just like, Jesus Christ. And that's the first ever documented case of overdosing on methamphetamine was in World War II.
Jesus, the original bath salt.
Exactly.
Zombie.
The original spice. I remember that when that was becoming like a big thing, and I think we were in like middle school or high school when spice became a real thing, where like you'd hear stories of like kids like taking it and then just walking through glass doors and like cutting themselves up or like getting themselves fucked
crazy.
up.
I was literally just talking about, I haven't talked about spice in like years, and we were just talking about it like 45 minutes before I came here. I was helping a friend set up a computer, and he's like, yeah, last computer I built, the dude really fucked it up because, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have paid him in spice.
Wow. Yeah.
I was like, what did he want to get paid in? He's like,
Spice. I don't remember what was the original like thing where you were originally able to buy it.
Yeah, you could buy it at gas stations. It was like K2 and shit.
Right, and the same thing with like salvia at one point. You used to be able, but salvia wasn't something that made you go batshit crazy. It was basically just getting super high. And it was like an artificial
fake weed.
Right.
Yeah, same with K2.
I hear salvia was really gross.
Salvia made me fucked up.
You've tried it? I've never tried it.
It's a big problem up in Syracuse still.
It was like
sure.
a big
Still
out-of-body experience for like
Designer
literally
drugs.
10 seconds.
That's what they are. They're designer drugs.
Right? Gotta keep with that natural, you know, that nice coke amphetamine.
I don't think there's anything natural about methamphetamine. I'm sorry, buddy. You can't use that excuse.
No, there's not. There's nothing.
Good old. It's like, listen, if I can find it on the, in the cleaner section of a Walmart, it's natural.
It's natural to the modern consumer.
Right. So, Chad, how many armies and specializations are there in the new Age of Empires?
Armies and specializations.
Like how many countries?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
If you had to give
197.
Like, already
There was
playing it?
enough. Yeah, I'm already beating it on hard.
Okay.
197.
No.
So
There's like 6 to 8, something like that.
So are the Persians?
No, but they're really different. Like there's not like Age of Empires 2 where it's like the only difference between these 32 civilizations is like one special unit and like a few differences in the tech tree. You know what I mean? Like every single civ is very unique to themselves, and they all have a different play style.
So
it's actually really significant how different they are.
Is Persia one of them?
No.
Oh, dude, you could have had this.
But I mean, obviously, they usually have DLC for these games, so.
Right.
That's how they make the money.
That is
DLC, true. They gotta.
Microsoft.
Is that what our next big play is? Microsoft?
No, absolutely
They
not.
get sued.
We taking over in here.
Yes. So
Bill Gates is like, I own a podcast now.
My 1000th podcast.
My favorite interpretation of him is him on South Park during the Black Friday thing where he fights the leader of Sony to the death.
Yeah.
Where he takes his shirt off.
He's
got Yakuza tattoos all up and down his back. Just beats the shit out of him and like I think cuts him up or something.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was hilarious.
So long, but it's so good.
He kills he has Ballmer killed because Ballmer's like not being competitive enough, so he just has Ballmer whacked and sits back on his throne. It's like, you know what?
Did you know Sony makes $100 for every Xbox that gets sold?
Because as a Blu-ray player in it.
Blu-ray player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is pretty
Sony
crazy.
owns Blu-ray.
No wonder they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry, we have to charge you $100 more just to give it away.
More than we were already going to mark you up.
It's like Microsoft tries to break away. We're bringing back Betamax.
Xbox up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why they even use the Blu-rays. Just fucking everything is pretty much downloaded or digital nowadays. Just make an Xbox without a CD tray. Instead of selling that, just sell USB drives.
Well, that's probably why.
Don't they have an Xbox without a CD tray now?
Yeah,
They do. Yeah.
Yeah.
The new Xbox.
That's probably why they started that, so they can start producing.
Huh?
Xbox X's have a CD tray.
Yeah, but you can get the XS, which is a digital again, just like the old Xbox Series 1S.
I've also heard that the profit margin that they actually make on consoles is extremely slim, and that the majority of their money is from game sales.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to sell.
That's where they get them
because it's hardware. It's a one-time sale versus
to butter it up, you know.
butter
Right.
sales. Right up.
I'll butter you
It's
up.
not quite being
They
buttered.
sell you the
butter your
console to
biscuit.
butter up the game sales.
Exactly. That's what you have to do. But
Economics.
exactly.
It is
economics. There.
Hey,
Economics.
could you plug this in?
Yeah. It's actually just
And Chad, will you pass me yours, please?
It's at the end of it.
Why not?
Cause go fuck yourself.
Why?
You can have
The other end.
You're not being
no,
nice.
It's not magnetic. It's
my
just
only
a phone
one,
charger.
and I'm broke.
Old school phone charger.
All right. So understand and don't fucking.
Did you
It's
know?
not a dual charger. It's an old school
Look,
phone
it's a
charger.
USB charger.
Yeah, dude, it's USB. It's
Micro.
USB micro, yeah.
It's macro.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Everything takes it.
Everything. What about my USB-C?
Not
Yeah,
that.
See? It's a light on. It's a light on at the end of the pen. It's about to be.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We're gonna
it's
have to
on.
cut
All right.
this.
I know, right? Last time we had to teach him.
Dave,
how to
you
use
should have
a
made
dual
that funny.
charger. Now we have So he tried to put it on his wireless charging pad. He's like, no. Do I flip it over?
Did you really try to do that just now?
No, he tried to put it in the Juul charger.
Right. I thought
I'm
it was
like,
a
it's
USB
not
plug.
a Juul. He's
Right.
like,
I thought I would have assumed it was a jewel.
yeah, I know. That's why I kept telling him. But.
So, AJ, as a fan of military history and specs, have you ever heard of the Zambarak?
The Zabarak.
The Zambarak.
You know
No.
what it is.
Yes, it's one of
Never.
It's one of the coolest. It's one of the coolest mounted units ever created. It was in the Persian army, all the way back from like the early days of black powder, where they would take a small cannon and mount it on a camel, and they would ride up onto hills. And as they basically have the camels kneel down, they would fire the cannon and then go off about 100 yards around the corner and then fire it again.
So it was a camel mounted with a cannon.
Yes.
What? In-
Yeah, it's real. These are 100% real. This was done all the way in like the 17th century when they would basically have the camels just get down. They would load the cannon, fire it, and then just hop up back on the cannon or on the camel and ride off. To
that
another
means it would be
position.
amphibious as well, because camels would go in the water.
Yes.
Yeah, but their black powder wasn't amphibious.
True.
That is true. Now, these actually went all the way, these lasted all the way into the 1800s when eventually they replaced them with those rotating Gatling guns where they would have the camels just stand there and they would just spin the Gatling gun.
Now, did you
Right.
say this was Persia or is this the Ottoman?
This is Persia.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Persia.
It was a Persian unit. It was a Persian regiment. They would even have it used to be where they would just be camels with people playing drums, like the drummers would do that for like the music. However, they decided that they were just going to put a small cannon, like one of those tiny ones that are about the size of this arm, and basically it would just have a ball about that big, and just fire it, and then go off to another position, sit down, fire it, go to another position.
I need one of
go.
these.
A Zambarak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, are you gonna take care of a camel
Oh, I'll fucking take care of a camel.
in his living room, just shitting? He's got hay on the floor.
Carl's gonna have a new best friend.
Oh, Carl loves camels. He told
I'm
me.
sure he would.
He tells me constantly how much he wishes we had a camel.
Carl's. I feel like Carl would be licking the camel's face, and the camel would be licking Carl's face.
That was actually the only thing on Carl's Christmas list was a camel.
With the camel.
And I said, like, I was mean to him about it. I was like, how the fuck did you write this?
Who told you what a camel was?
Why is it in cursive?
Its handwriting's better than mine.
And he said, quote, no one will believe you.
Right, exactly.
Dave, I'm trying to take a photo for Snapchat, but you look like a goof in every fucking one.
I'm sorry.
Dave, look at you. You're a fucking goof.
What do you mean? Our gram is popping off right now.
I'm fine with that, dude. I'm perfectly
Fucking
fine. You
ding
keep
dong.
following
Wait.
these random like Instagram models, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he uses our Mooks fucking podcast thing in order to stalk holes.
Is that what you do?
No, just
Are you ruining our name?
He's over here unfollow.
What do you mean? I just followed our boy Tom,
There you
musician. I'd like to get him on the podcast.
go. Morello?
Mackle?
Oh, I thought you meant Tom Morello.
No.
Oh,
We should follow Tom
we should follow Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer. Absolutely.
Like just follow him around, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like follow
him.
where he goes.
I got within like
take notes and photos and stuff.
Let's
Make sure
see.
the flash is on.
We could do that. It's legal.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was going
Or
to take a
paparazzi.
picture of one of our Mooks podcast stickers in the Royal American bathroom, but my flash was on, and 2 people walked in as I did it, and then the flash didn't go off in time. So they're like hiding my phone. And then they kind of made eye contact with me, looked at my phone, and I had a photo of just a urinal, and I was just like, it's not weird, but my pants weren't buttoned yet. So I'm like,
No,
making
it's
it
weird. It's weird.
And then I had like a stuffy nose, so I'm sniffling. Like, and they're like, all right. I just picture they went back to their table. They're like, that dude over there, that fucking cokehead is in the bathroom taking pictures of the urinal and flash on and shit.
that sounds like a bit that would come out of fucking.
But then I tried walking out of the
Like a
bathroom.
Larry
Remember,
David.
I forgot to wash my hands. I'm going back in. I'm washing my
Going
hands.
back in.
I'm like, excuse me.
That sounds like a bit.
Oh,
coming
I
from
didn't
a-
realize it actually has stuff engraved on it.
Yeah, it does. Of
That's
course
sick.
it does. Oh yeah. So there was this one video. Do you remember the sound that whenever remember from Tom and Jerry when?
Get your face.
Yeah, I know. I have a little
That's
baby
his face.
Do you remember that sound from Tom and Jerry when Tom would like stub his toe or he would like get hit with something and you'd hear ah?
No.
No.
Oh my god. So you'll hear when you hear it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So here's this picture of some guy who's got a security camera in his apartment, right?
Yeah.
And he sees this fucking
I've seen this.
thing. Yeah. There's this guy who's got his hand right there trying to like get in so he can break in, right? So you hear he's trying to get in. And here comes him.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I'm sure that guy just broke his arm.
No, that dude just shattered every bone in his wrist. I thought that was a machete when he straight walked out. I was like,
It was a
yo, I don't think you can show this.
No, dude, that was a straight up fucking bat.
Bam!
Fucking bam!
Yeah, and that dude is big.
I saw that. I was like,
fucked up.
that doesn't have to be an intro for anything of this. I'm just like, check this shit out.
That should be the intro to this week's episode.
Oh,
to this
possibly.
episode.
Oh my gosh.
Boom. Wah!
So there's one more thing that I do want to go through here, and it's actually from, it's actually kind of a callback to one of our older episodes.
I remember.
So do you remember when we made fun of the guy who had who had married a sex doll?
And then cheated on it when he sent it for repairs.
Yeah.
Well, we made fun of it saying that someone was going to fuck the sex doll.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this is
I remember
actually-
that now. Can you imagine if someone fucked your sex doll?
Yeah. So
Someone definitely would
What
to
a
make
flex.
sure it works.
That would be
What
worse
a
than
flex.
getting cheated on.
bodybuilder faces heartbreak at Christmas as sex doll wife tragically breaks.
I understand why you used the word mentally well in the beginning to describe this guy. Back there.
Yeah. So this
I
is
have
going
that
back.
same shirt.
A robot girlfriend?
This is what we evolved
Do
to.
you?
I don't like to talk about it.
All right, well,
We don't like to label it.
your robot girlfriend became self-aware and left you.
We're going through a rough patch.
Yeah. So
She found a better GPU.
so
You got an automatic update I couldn't block.
she got filled with malware.
Yeah.
So apparently in
Yeah, she was hanging out at someone else's computer and got filled with malware.
So apparently Kazakhstan is not really cool with the LGBT community, but apparently there is an LGBT community in Kazakhstan that try to hold like pride parades and rights parades.
Would
Those
that
can't
be
end
in
well.
that community?
Huh?
Would that be in that community?
Yes, because he's like transgender. He was in a parade with
You can
his
tell.
wife,
You can tell that
and
he
apparently
just
the
cut
people
something
in
really
Kazakhstan
bad
were not
because
happy
me
that
and
he
you
was
are in
walking around with
completely
his
different
sex doll wife.
spots.
So apparently
It
they
was
threw
a,
something at
it was
her
like a
and
weird
broke
pause.
his sex doll wife.
Oh,
That was mean. He
Oh,
was
no.
apparently very upset the fact that he.
I would be upset.
He had to send
That was probably
his wife.
expensive.
He had to
Yeah.
send his wife to another city to get repaired.
I feel like
Jesus.
that's one of the things. Like if you bump into someone and spill something on their shirt,
You just know the people that repaired it fucked that doll.
I was just gonna say that.
I called that out. That's so funny.
You did. Repaired that it's gonna get fucked by so many other guys. Before
I mean,
we
look
get
at
it back.
that's love. That's his wedding, by the way, that he held.
We made fun of his wedding,
Yeah,
of course.
that's love.
I love
That's
you.
love.
I love you, Urkel.
You think those are even real people at his wedding?
There are other
sex
people.
I want to see her family.
you think that guy has friends?
Her grandpa shows up to the wedding. It's just a microchip.
It's a printer. It's actually an express printer.
No,
Fucking
exactly.
fax
And
machine.
The computer that programmed her software is there.
He's shedding a tear, wiping it down. It's like,
The mechanical arm that built her.
One old fat lady in the corner. I was just working in HR. I got an invite.
there's an
the
old
woman,
bill.
the woman that pressed the button that operated the arms.
There's an assembly line there. It's like, she carried her when she was born.
She carried her for 9.5 minutes across 12,000 square feet of warehouse space.
Wow, that was pretty good.
That was good. So he's back in the news, apparently. So the guy who married his sex doll is now in love with a new item. With a new, he's got a new item. So think of an everyday item, JJ, that you would want nothing. You wouldn't.
Why
want,
is the champion in quotes? I am the champion. Why is it in quotes?
it's emphasizing the title?
No,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
the
it's a
exclamation
Yeah,
points.
right.
It's
We
a
are
title.
emphasizing
It's a title.
the champion.
Also, the quote should be on the outside.
The champion.
Exclamation point.
Maybe.
No, not maybe.
The champion.
Exclamation mark is part of your title.
Yeah, no, we get it, AJ. You're the champion.
Oh, Jesus.
Champion.
So AJ,
Nice belt.
AJ and JJ, think of something that's like if you're out and about, whether it's at a restaurant or a bar or anything, something that you would not want your hands, face, or genitals anywhere near.
Toaster.
Okay.
Where I was gonna say, but
Good answer. Chad's already seen the title, so I can't let him guess.
well, I don't want my hands
Okay,
near
Chad.
when I'm out.
Chad, was toaster hot or cold?
You're lukewarm.
You're not gonna get it.
Is it a kitchen appliance?
No. It's something you would see out and about, like at a restaurant or a bar. That many people use, and you don't want to be anywhere.
So, and it exists.
Yes.
So it's
A
not
urinal.
Jesus.
You're gonna have to cut that.
Yeah, we'll cut that. We'll cut that.
No.
It's something that everyone, like a whole bunch of people use that you don't want to have your hands, face, or genitals anywhere near.
So it's like a bathroom. It's a urinal.
The bowl of nuts in the bar.
Nope.
Bowl of nuts in
It's
the
a ball of nuts in the bar.
It can get smoky.
A candle.
The bear.
Close. You're getting there.
Fire
A
pit?
hand dryer.
No.
I don't know. I'm out of shit.
It's at a
to
bar
guess
and
now.
it can get smoky,
Yes.
and it's a thing.
Yes.
Dave has the worst. games.
You dispose things
a
into
fire. A
An
fire pit.
ashtray.
Yes.
Ashtray. Okay.
This is just getting ridiculous.
I know.
I don't even want to play this
Man
game
who
anymore.
Well,
married a
it's
sex
over.
doll is now in love with an ashtray. All right. So
What the fuck, Dave?
Chad sees the fucking.
Oh
No, I'm sick of this. Why? I don't understand. This guy doesn't deserve any articles about him. He's clearly mentally ill.
What is it? Is it literally?
Did he write both the articles?
No, this is in.
The
This,
state should be taking care of him.
Is it literally just an ashtray?
yes, it is an ashtray.
The state should be taking.
he-
What is this? No.
He's got underwear on. So he did a
Do
photo.
you subscribe to his OnlyFans or something?
No, this is on an article.
And this isn't gay or anything, but this guy is not unattractive. He could probably find a normal
person.
female, male.
Right, but he's mentally ill.
Right.
Yeah, obviously.
So this guy, well, like, he's definitely.
That's where
you
he
know,
sticks his dick in that hole.
So no, he actually wants to. This is an ashtray that he was found at a club, and he claims that he became attracted to it. He did a photo shoot with it, and then he started to become more and more attracted.
I
to
don't
it.
want to watch this.
You imagine if the
I-
club
he's not-
didn't let him take it?
I know. I didn't. I didn't.
He would have
But-
killed for
no,
love.
They let him take it home on weekends.
And bring
so-
it back?
Yo, I
Yes.
want you to know,
That's fucked up.
no matter
He
how
was-
big this guy is, every person in that bar is just shitting all over him every
Yes.
time. They're like, yo, is that cigarette ashtray freak coming to pick up the ashtray?
So he wants to actually drill a hole in it and put in a fake vagina so that he can be intimate with it. I don't know if the bar will take it back yet.
I hope he does that and other people fuck it.
He's like showing it
Like
at
his last wife.
Yeah, just like his last wife, the sex robot he sent back for repairs. I mean, there's only one way to make sure it works.
Right, yes.
Just like a lot of dudes' wives are getting fucked by strangers
At clubs, yes.
Jesus.
All
right, turn this off. Turn this
I'm
off.
glad this finale.
This is on Instagram. It's completely fine.
It's just weird.
It's on
Yeah, it's
Instagram.
fine.
It's okay.
They also eat shit on Instagram.
That is true.
Oh my god, there's people eating poop in there.
Speaking of which, you have to unsubscribe our Mooks podcast Instagram from that one shit eater.
Yeah, what's with you and that shit eater?
I've been looking for a second shit eater.
I know several.
I know several shit eaters.
I do.
Yeah?
Name them.
Name them.
Poopy Stink 69.
Not on Reddit.
Name one more.
Yeah, name one more. Name two more.
That was all I had.
And Evan Jones.
Wow.
Season 2 is wrapped up, fellas. Congratulations. We made it through. Nice. Guys, that
Wait,
was
we
fucking
started?
awesome. Yeah, we started recording. Guess what? Oh.
All right, well, I'm...
Chad, AJ, JJ, it's been a fucking blast. Congratulations to the fucking champion himself.
Champion.
AJ.
The champion.
Have this.
Give him
The
his
champion.
This is a fucking
Yeah,
great
it's my
thing to
belt.
have.
Let
Yeah,
me
dude.
move my belt.
Enjoy it, dude.
Holy shit, don't take out your laptop.
I know. Guys, thank you so much for watching this season
Champion.
of the Mooks Podcast Season 2. We're going to have a highlight reel of Season 2 just like we did last season. But it's going to be full video now, so you're going to be able to see all that awesome stuff. Thank you for checking out the podcast and being with
If you
us
want
for
us
the
to
last
support
year.
us, Venmo us at AJ1776.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Or you can follow us on the Facebook page. That's where most of our content is. YouTube's where you see all the video from what we've been pulling off for the last year here. It's been so awesome. Thank you for the people who have been watching us from all the way from New York to Georgia to California to
Do we
Texas.
still have that one French
to
dude?
France guy. Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, guys. We'll catch you later in Season 3. It's been a blast, guys. We'll see you
Peace
next
out,
year.
guys.
Later.